When we brought the JackJumpers into Tassie, we were really purposeful about we wanted to be the team for all of Tasmania. So that meant that we had to have a footprint right across the state.
I don't know. It's really important for us, I think, as players to realise that it's not just a Hobart, it's not the Hobart JackJumpers, you know. And I think we see it a lot, you know, you go to a school and there's 150 kids there wanting to listen to you. You go to a basketball game that's sold out, you go anywhere, there's jerseys everywhere, and realising the support and the culture that's also up here that's supporting us.
Take something on your phone.
Just at Scotch Oakburn High School, just talking to some students and basketball kids, and a quick Q&A really. I think it gives kids a more attainable goal and shows them, oh wow, I can be a JackJumper one day. And also it lets you as a player sort of display your personality a bit more and kind of connect more with the fans.
What inspired you to start playing basketball, and when did you realise it was something you wanted to push to a career?
Yeah, it's a good question. I was always a rugby boy growing up. Rugby was my thing. My brother played rugby union professionally, and I always wanted to be like my big brother, you know. And then I kind of forget how, maybe 13 or 14, mucking around at school, and the coach came up to me and said, "Hey, you're kind of tall, do you want to come down and try and play some basketball?" And I just loved it from the jump. I was more involved, I had fun. Mum and Dad were always very much play rugby. You know, you're going to be a good rugby player. I was in all the Queensland teams, I was an Australian prospect, all that stuff. And I just loved basketball more, and then I got spear tackled on my 14th birthday, broke my collarbone, and that was the last rugby game I ever played. And from there I just took on basketball, and then yeah, just grew from there. Ended up, you know, at the AIS, went to college, and year in college back to the Bullets for 3, and then bounced around sort of NBA to Perth, and then yeah, ended up in Tassie, which weird journey, different one for sure, but very special. I'm very grateful for everything that's happened so far.
Looking back when you were a kid, did you ever dream that you'd one day represent Australia in the Olympics?
It's funny because all I wanted to do in my life was play sport, no matter what it was, but all I wanted to do was go to Olympic Games. And if you told me when I was 10 years old it would be for basketball, I thought you'd be crazy.
Can you share a memorable moment from Paris that you'll never forget?
I think like guarding LeBron and sort of just walking around, I was kind of starstruck on the court for a little bit. But the one that sticks with me, and always, when someone asks, oh, what was your favourite moment, was we were lining up to sing the anthem to play Spain in game 1. And I looked up in the crowd, sort of similar to this, it's pretty blacked out, but I could see my mum, dad, brother and sister belting out the anthem, like screaming it. And it really struck me. Guys started getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it. The Olympics was crazy. Jack and I were pretty much inseparable because we were both newbies. And then yeah, when we made the team, it was really cool because, you know, it's not only like someone I've grown with and played basketball with, but you know, it's also one of my good friends. So just being able to be there and sit on the sideline, support him, be on the court, support him, and he was doing the same for me. It was pretty epic.
Joining the JackJumpers for their inaugural season must have been exciting with a lot of nerves. What was it like to be part of a brand new team, and what was the journey like to winning a championship? Yeah, so it was incredible, very daunting. So I was 22, 23 when I first signed up. Thinking back to that 2021 time and why I came here was, you know, looking back now, it was more for like, I got it 1 year, I'm going back to the NBA was my mindset. And then I'm kind of glad I had that mindset because it brought me here, and I realised that's not what basketball's about. You know, I learned so much more about myself and culture and team and investing in others, and I'm very, very grateful for where I'm at now.
2-point game, 4.7 seconds remaining. McDonald inbound.
Oh my!
Dellavedova knocks it away for the win from halfway. Tasmania have done it. The island has its title.
Yes, big boy!
That Melbourne series, I think, could have gone either way. They were as good as us. You know, that easily the conversation could have been flipped. So you just kind of count your blessings and grateful. And it was a hell of a run and so much fun. Win or lose, I think it still would have been my favourite season, just from the growth and the team we had. Yeah, it was awesome.
I have a private party organised upstairs at the Duke of Wellington rooftop, it's yours, till 1 a.m, everything on it.
What that championship did for this state is it's so many little things. You'd walk down the street in any city in Tasmania and they'd have Defend the Island in the window, whether that's just a lift out from the paper or their own version of what Defend the Island meant to them. But so many people said to me, I didn't know anything about basketball, I didn't follow basketball, and then the JackJumpers came along and now I'm addicted. You know, super proud and just love the way that they engage with us.
Nice. It is pretty mind-blowing just where it's come from. Like from day one, where everyone's like, who the hell are the JackJumpers and why the hell should we care about you? And then sort of coming to this, you know, you can't go to Woolies without getting a photo or someone asking you for a photo. So the support we've had is just unbelievable. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, mate. Appreciate it.
Game of the round at the Silverdome in Launceston, My State Bank Arena. It just takes a little break tonight and they've blown the roof off it, but the Silverdome is in for the very, very similar treatment here.
Are you all in here? You all settled? Yeah, we are. Thank you for having me.
We talk about My State Bank Arena being a real cauldron, but this is even a bigger cauldron here, even though it's a smaller stadium. They're right on top of the play and they're mad for it. They only see us live 2 times a year. So they make it, you know, they make it like it's their 12 games in 2 and the noise will be very loud. And we've got nothing but respect for the Kings. I mean, they've done an amazing job. They're an amazing club. They're super successful. So we'll be humble in the way we go about it tonight, but I'm certainly hoping that we take the victory away.
The JackJumpers, well, they're coming off their worst loss in franchise history. That means one thing, hungry, hungry ants. And with Scott Roth at the helm, players like Milton Doyle, Will Magnay at the forefront, they're gonna make their way back.
There's going to be a bit of energy flying around. We got touched up a little bit last week, so we're refreshed and coming in with a good mindset and some good energy.
Good start. Build your defense. Ball in front. Confrontational. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's get after these guys. Come on. Together. 1, 2, 3, together.
Cooks and Magnay to get us underway. And it's the hosts who start off with the rock. Steindl with an early touch. Cooks in attack mode, straight into the chest of Magnay.
Lepepe and Will Magnay are just going at it. Physicality.
Prize fight scheduled in Launceston tonight.
You better call one on Lepepe right now, or I'm going to get a technical. Good. That's the first one.
Already a tech.
Early tech foul.
And I think that's the physicality off the ball.
Hey! Right on his hand!
Not the start Townsy would have wanted.
Hey! What the hell?
Scott Roth thinks he's getting a tough no whistle right now. That second tech might not be far away. Good finish there from Tyler Robertson.
Magnay now spinning. He's fouled too.
Oh, great pass. It was. It should have been a lob. The lob was on.
In the paint. Strong and 2 feet. They're collapsing. If you're pivoting strong, you're going to get open shots, all right? Strong with the basketball. Stay in those gaps. Just make them show on the top of you. Don't reach in a cookie jar. Make them make tough shots like that, all right?
Magnay's been involved in plenty of physicality early. Taking it here at Kuatnoi.
It's just the guy who understands he's got a mismatch. He's going to get to his spot.
And it's been a different recipe for Scott Roth so far tonight. But the changes that he's made, the change in approach so far tonight has been a winner for him. Magnay dumps it down.
Wow.
Scott Roth hoping his team can really press home this advantage. They've led by as many as 15. Crawford pushing it out again.
Mags is going to step up and we're going to flare you over the top. All right? If you're uncomfortable with all that, Mags is just going to turn and you just dribble back on top of him. All right? Mags is going to roll and you're going to get out to the flat. All right? Good possession out here. Own your spots on the floor. All right?
On! Tui Lepepe, Liafa, Qual, Adams out there. Good defense from Magnay. Liafa 0 from 2 tonight. Magnay with the steal at mid-court. Terrific defense from the big man. A 16th turnover from the Kings.
For how poorly they've played, they have not been switched on. They're just down 6 and still well within striking distance.
Xavier Cooks has been the man, causing all kinds of havoc with passes and rebounds and knocking down shots. And there you go, Pete.
The Kings, you knew they'd have a run in them.
Lepepe keeps it alive once, twice, thrice. Recycle the chances. Kelly underneath is just too strong. And there's bodies everywhere on the Silverdome floor. Tui's rising up to the rafters. 7-point lead to the Kings. Magnay punches that one home. Magnay again with power and precision. Here's Tui, who's blocked by Magnay. Too little too late for the JackJumpers. The Kings come into Launceston and dethrone the reigning champs.
A bit disappointing tonight, but you know what, they fought hard and we took it up to them and we didn't get the result we wanted.
Make sure you get the job and smile.
Fix up things there. Keep building. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Here we go. Here we go. Jackie's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jackie! That was a better intent. We grow, we get better. Yeah, we just got to fix some stuff. I mean, I'm not worried, man. We just got to work. I thought we played quite well for most of it, and there's a few lapses there where we hung on for a bit too long, but yeah, all good.
Great game today.
Thank you. It's amazing the support we get all around in Tasmania. I think we just try and do the best we can, and we don't get up here often, so the boys hang around and try and sign some extra stuff. And yeah, hopefully they appreciate it, and we definitely love it up here.